Alright, Dave, you addicted. Hold up. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hey guys, happy November. Thank you for clicking on this channel. I'm Naisha.
And this is Cliff Mega.
And Cliff Mega is back to join us with another video. Yeah, so this video is about maintaining your health over 40. And what tips that this has helped us in our 40s. We're still in our 40s.
Yeah.
I'm close to 50 actually, so.
Yeah, we're in the middle 40s, going up.
He in his middle 40s. I'm close to 50. Yeah. He's a youngin'. Yeah, I married a youngin'. So, the first thing I want to talk about was our super greens. Like that's something we've been taking for years. If you do not like vegetables, or if you do not like fruits, take super greens. There's so many super greens out right now that you could choose from. Just look at the percentage and see which one works for you. Because it's no excuse now why you shouldn't be taking vegetables and fruits. It's just no excuse. I don't like it. I don't like the taste, blah, blah. It's no excuse now because we got the powdered drinks now. It's all about percentages and getting its purest form. So it's no excuse now. Get some super greens. Stop playing. You over 40, get some super greens. What else, babe?
I would say just what not to be trying to take is any food that has like more than one oil in it. You should try to just stick with one oil. The majority of the oils is bad. Just if they have like when we be going and we be seeing canola oil and they'll have vegetable oil, like all those seed oils. Like if you're gonna be like they're in everything, but just do one. Like don't really buy nothing that has like three oils in it. Just let it have just one oil.
That's hard.
It is. It is stuff out there, but it's gonna it'll help you in the long run whatsoever, because a lot of these oils too feeds parasites in your body. So yeah.
Which brings us to parasites. Okay, remember my husband gave me a video where a girl cured her eczema. If I could find the video, I'll link it in the description again. But she cured her eczema, but she was working with the doctors for 10 years, y'all, trying to get rid of her eczema because it was really bad. Like she was scratching so much that she was like kind of peeling off her skin. And none of the doctors really could help her. They would just give her injections, hormone therapy. It was just not working or whatever. It was very temporary. And so when this one lady, she's not a doctor, I think she went on a trip to India or something like that, and she met this lady, and
she left
America.
She left India. She said.
Oh, she left India,
and that's when the stuff started.
Oh yeah, that's when it started. But I'm talking about she met the lady that told her to take the detox, the castor oil detox.
The lady was from India.
I think she was from India. I think because she said she was on vacation again.
Oh, okay.
She was on vacation, and she said she was eating a lot, but it's a long story as to like her journey or whatever. But she wound up taking castor oil pills, a detox, and it cleared up her eczema. So if you might have parasites, and most doctors don't check for parasites, so if you have skin conditions, you should definitely look into natural remedies, that can help clear up your skin and stuff like that. Yeah, because different things will work for different people.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of parasites you have too. So yeah. What else, babe?
That's mainly it. Is the food. You just like, even if you're not really eating anything healthy, it's just you want to avoid, like, you don't want to have a buildup of parasites in your body. And the best way is, like I said, is to avoid these oils. Like, if you could just do a better choice of oil, which is the olive oil,
coconut oil,
and avocado.
Avocado oil.
But even you're not supposed to really be cooking these oils. You're supposed to eat them like
raw.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to.
Well, coconut oil, they said you can do low heat.
Yeah.
And I think it's grapeseed oil. I think it is.
Yeah, these oils, like I said, they feed parasites with
And
they're
sugar.
gonna keep sugar, yeah, that's in a category in its own. That's worse than Coke.
Okay, if you over 40, you should definitely not be white sugar. White sugar should not even be in your cabinet. I know it's hard, okay, but white sugar, at least start with eliminating white sugar, even though it's everywhere. But just try. Trying is better than not doing at all.
Yeah, even like if you could cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can
cut it
down.
half. Cut it in half.
Yeah.
You are making your life longer. Okay.
Yeah.
You're extending your life. Okay. Yeah, definitely white sugar. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
What else? There's so many different things to go into as to over 40.
It's just mainly like I said, of just decreasing any parasites that you have in your body, the bad parasites,
right.
Not the good ones, the bad ones. And we have too much of the bad ones. That's why if you have parasites, you have inflammation, and any type of pains or aches, and then they have the aches that you don't even know it's there until you move your body a certain way. It's inflamed, and it's caused from it goes to the root of the parasite. So
yep,
you have to watch what you eat whatsoever and stuff. And the oils is one of the main things whatsoever. It's one of the main things that they love to eat because it turns into sugar.
Yeah.
Crystallizes and turns right into sugar.
Like carbs. Like we was doing some research on breads back in the days used to have a lot of minerals and stuff included into it. And in some countries they still include these traditions. Here in America, no, they done taken all the stuff out of it. So the carbs breaks down the sugar, and then if it doesn't have any nutrients in it, it's like we're just eating empty calories. It's just empty calories. So, and that's one of the hardest things for me too. But look into your blood type. I think that's important when you're over 40.
Yeah, you kind of have an idea of what food to be eating. Right,
certain foods you can eat, and that'll work better with your blood type and help cleanse out your body and everything like that. And there's so many different books, videos on it where you can get the information and even talk to your doctor about it. Hopefully they know.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because you got to see if these doctors didn't get D's because, in school, we don't know. We don't know. You need them A doctors. But the A doctors now are moving out of the medical profession. They're leaving and they're doing holistic living. So, it says something about the medical industry, But I think you have to be responsible for your own health too, because it takes you to go to a doctor. It takes you to find out about your body. It starts with you.
Yeah.
Exercising. Let's get into that real quick. My husband is good at that. Like, you can do push-ups, pull-ups. Me, I'm glad I could just get up. No, but seriously, I walk and stuff like that. I think walking is very good, babe, right? He always told me, just do a couple squats. You don't have to get in the gym and... What? You don't have to get in the gym and just work out for hours?
You don't have to be working out. Like a lot of people who lifting weights, they're trying to sculpt their body. But it's not going to make you live any longer and stuff. Because it depends on what are you working out for. People's just working out to look good, whatever, but they're not really working out for health. And I'm just seeing a lot of bodybuilders dying whatsoever, because once again, it goes back to with the food, what they're putting in their body. And none of the food out here, none of your restaurants, they don't really, all you need to do is ask them what oils they cook with.
Yeah.
It's not really good, they just know how to make it taste good because of the chemicals that they put in there, but it's not going to, Now, you could sculpt your body, but you have to do it the right way. They always tell them creatine, whatever, because with the meat, they they take the creatine from the meat and stuff. But where did they the creatine that they got?
Where'd they get it from?
Where did they get it? What animal? And how was this animal raised? The animal has to be has to be outside. Whatever, it's a cow. The cow need to be outside. It needs to be happy. It can't be all sad whatsoever, depressed, as you're eating all of that whatsoever. Like everything has to be like in its right way, whatever. And it's what's the name? It's climate and all that. Like they have these animals. They'll tell you that they're feeding them on grass fed, which they are, but it be inside a building and it be in a machine. So I don't know, like,
is that good?
Yeah, like if you don't know, like they're eating grass, but it's trickery whatsoever. So you don't know if it's really worth it. But you're doing regular, like little basic things, little push-ups, a little squats. So you could just walk up and down the steps whatsoever. Yeah. Like you don't have to push yourself. But if you do want to, you just have to. It goes back to you have to be eating the right thing. And a lot of the stuff, like I said, with these protein drinks, I don't know like a lot with they have in them. The last one I looked at it, it was nothing that I would take. So I wouldn't be able to tell you how to get big whatsoever because I don't trust the stuff. Like a lot of stuff you have to look it up whatsoever. Like it's chemical stuff that they made, and a lot of these guys, there wasn't like I see guys that talking about they eat one meal a day and they'll take those proteins and they'll be big. I don't know how they're big like that because when you're eating like healthy food, it doesn't make you big. If you look at tribal people, they're not big. They're toned, but they're not big. You have to be like, you have to have those genetics like Simone. Simone have genetics like Simone could be fat, but they could turn their fat into muscle. Like they could work out hard. They're genetically big. A lot of people who you see that's big out here, they're not genetically like that, whatever and stuff. They would be toned. Anybody could get toned, but as far as big, like I don't even know if their body can really handle it. That's maybe why some of them are dying whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like their body probably is not even made for that. So that's why I'm like, I'll never ever try to be big whatsoever. Stuff like I'll keep doing my push-ups. I could work out hard doing that, calisthenics, whatever. Even if I want to lift some weights, but the stuff that they giving, I'm not taking it. It's not worth my life.
He'll pass on that.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I don't want to make this video too long, but just one last thing I want to talk about, because I see my battery dying. I don't know why. Is fasting. I think that's very necessary if you're over 40. I don't care what age you are. It's very necessary. Well, I'll say over 18. It's very necessary to fast. Okay,
yes.
Fasting does wonders for your body. I mean, I could tell you stories on stories on stories on how it's healed me in certain areas and how I've seen differences in my body and stuff like that. And I think that fasting, and it's different kinds of fasting that you can do for yourself. One of the ones is juice fast. You can juice fast where you can just drink juices all day.
Yeah.
And there's intermittent fasting where you can stop eating a certain time and start eating a certain time. There's dry fasting where you're not eating anything. Okay, I don't recommend that if you've never fasted before. And the other one is fruit fast. It's fruit fasting where you're just eating fruits. There's smoothies where you can just drink smoothies. You're fasting from solid foods. Anytime you fast from solid foods, you're gonna see a difference. And depending on your health, you pick which fast work for you. Depending on your health.
Yeah.
It was one more. Said juice. Said fruit.
And they have dry fasting.
I said dry fasting. That's when you take nothing. Water fasting. Water fasting is when you just drink water, of course. Wait, why I say water fasting? Because you're not fasting from water. You're fasting from solids. So all of those things, you're fasting from solids and doing liquids or nothing at all, or like intermittent. You can look all of those up on YouTube and just see what works for you. If you gotta talk to your healthcare provider or whatever, because some of y'all might be taking medications. We don't take any medications. We don't have any health issues, thank God. But fasting is definitely something you should look into.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
And well, my husband just bought us some. This is bonus charcoal to have in your cabinet. We're gonna do a video on the stuff you should have in your cabinet, but this is just a bonus. Charcoal is good for your stomach, and if you try,
it's good for your blood.
Your blood, right, to clean out your blood and your digestion or whatever, because it's good for gas if you have gas and stuff. And you bought us that
The
other
zeolite.
the cellulite. Tell them what that do, babe.
Yeah, zeolite balance out your blood pH, and it's good for like your gut, and it pulls out heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, zeolite is really good. That's a good stuff too if you want to like cleanse out the body.
Yeah.
That should definitely be taken on a regular.
Yeah. So those are just some of the things that we take. We can go in depth with any of these things and tell y'all our stories on how it worked for us and how effective it was for us in a later video. But if you're over 40, I think anybody can benefit from this video. So share it with, family and friends. But if you're over 40, you should definitely be looking into these things because you want to have a more fulfilling life. You don't want to be dying like slow.
Yeah, you don't want to be dying. I would say early, or having like right now we lost a lot of with family and friends and stuff, and it's like I said, it's you have to look at everything out here. Like it's better to go to the grocery store because at least you can see the ingredients, and if you go out to eat, like I said, you can just ask them about what oils are they using, and that'll tell you right there if you should eat it or not and stuff. But if you don't go out to eat, then you don't have to worry about that.
If you cook for yourself,
you know what you're putting in there. So.
Yeah, and I'd rather cook for myself most of the time because the food has not been the same since COVID. I'm just saying, it's just hasn't. And I guess too, fasting changes your taste buds. Everything don't taste the same anymore.
Yeah, especially if you're taking certain stuff like wormwood.
Oh yeah. We didn't even talk about wormwood.
Flaxseed, like it's a couple things like when you start taking certain herbs and you fast from sugar and all that. When you go back to the food, so a lot of it don't taste the same. You're like, this taste is ugh.
That's what they call the bitters.
Mm-hmm.
The bitters.
Yeah.
So we gotta do another video on the bitters. Okay, it's not because already this video is probably 15 minutes or something. 17 minutes. Alright guys, we'll do another video on the bitters alone. My husband has so much knowledge on, like, he brings so much stuff to this family to just help us live a better, healthier life. So if I don't look 50, that's because of my husband. He been helping me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll do another one about the bitters, and it's just so many different stories we can tell you about how it's helped us and healed so many ailments in our body. So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Naija.
It's Cliff Mega.
Come back to another video. Happy November. Peace and love. I think we stopped at the perfect time because it's blinking. Right?
Yeah, it was blinking for a minute.
I know. It's about to shut off. But I want to know how. I want to know, like how many minutes before it just completely shut off.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't know I had it on. Like,
why is it? It was the last time too when you had it. Like it was dying. How come it's dying?
I don't know. Like it was.